What's poppin', flight team? Back at it again with the educational itch to kick off this TGIF hashtag Friday. I know you guys don't like school, but I am your substitute teacher at the moment because I'm the best teacher you will find out there. With that being said, we are back on the main riches again. This channel is coming up on 3.2 million subscribers. I always had a thing for dinosaurs. I owned a lot of them Land Before Time CDs back in the day. Was always very close with the dinosaur subject in science class. Always aced every single motherfucking test. I kid you not! You can call all of my teachers up. Literally, I had nothing lower than a B. I love fucking dinosaurs, bro. With that being said, we have prehistoric creatures that still exist today. Now, if you guys are not familiar with the word prehistoric, it means pretty much all the creatures that were like in the motherfucking like 1200s do under their times. I wasn't good at history, by the way, so hopefully you know dinosaurs existed around the 1200s because I would have made myself look really stupid there. But if you guys are interested in seeing the full original video, it'll be down below in the description for you. With that being said, hope you guys can learn something on this nice weekly.
The history of the world may trace back to a time long before humans ever walked the earth, but that doesn't mean there aren't species who have made the trip through millions of years. To these 10 creatures, we humans are the new kids on the block.
Dude?
Prehistoric creatures that exist today. The Goblin Shark.
What the fuck is that shit? Wow, what the fuck is that?
Shark are believed to have existed as early as 125 million years ago.
Nigga, if I'm swimming in the motherfucking ocean and I see an animal like that, just kill me immediately. I don't want to die from this shit right here. If I get eaten alive from this shit right here, bro, I don't know what I would literally do. What would you do if you see, it's a perfectly normal, hot, sunny, 90-degree day, and you're on the beach, and you happen to see this shit when you're underwater with your goggles? What the hell do you do?
While larger species march into extinction, the 11-foot goblin shark has somehow lived on in many of the world's oceans while maintaining a low profile on account of its preference for residing deep down near the ocean floor. As such, and despite their frightening appearance, they don't pose much of a threat to humans, a species with whom they rarely
That shit doesn't pose a threat to humans.
They won't continue existing in relative anonymity for millions of years to come. Alligator Gar.
That shit has like 2 noses.
One unsettling glimpse at the hideous alligator gar makes it plainly evident that this isn't a creature from this or any other recognizably modern era. In fact, they are often referred to as living fossils on account of their still existing morphological characteristics which tie into its prehistoric.
That shit really washed up on the beach. Let me know what beach y'all live at that you seen an animal washed up, and I'll make sure to stay far away from that beach, okay? Because somebody's gonna get sued if I get bit by one of these animals.
Including the ability to breathe air and water and its double-rowed set of teeth. These ancient gators have been known to terrorize valuable game fish across southern U.S. rivers and along the Gulf Coast, making them enemies of local fishermen. Giant Chinese salamanders. Wow. There's something impressive about the continued existence of the giant Chinese salamander, a nearly blind creature that is still trudged on to live through 30 million years. Although they tend to get aggressive around mating season, these salamanders are actually
they do get aggressive, hitting it from the back also well.
Growing to about 4 feet and 70 pounds, feasting mostly on smaller salamanders, worms, and crawfish. They reign as the largest living amphibians on Earth and typically remain hidden in their underwater breeding dens, where they allow several females to enter and lay large clusters of eggs. Lamprey. They look like those Chinese finger traps that you tend to find in dollar stores, but lampreys actually are living, breathing fish that have been around for approximately 360 million years. These tube-like fish are jawless, with teeth found within its suctioning mouth that allow it to bore into the flesh of other fish and suck out their innards. In an evolutionary sense, lampreys occupy a strange space, and they are barely vertebrates and hardly even fish, outdating both species. They basically serve as the missing link between fish and whatever predated them. The giant river stingray.
Bruh, stingrays are deadly.
What might look like a Guinness World Records entry for largest pancake is actually the 16-foot-long giant river stingray.
It's crazy how a fish like that can get light.
The stingray comes equipped with a powerful 15-inch poisonous serrated spike for its tail, which helps explain its long lifespan. They also possess adaptive qualities to blend in with their surrounding environment, being made invisible by living exclusively in rivers that are uniformly murky and unclear. Even if you could could find a member of this ancient species, it's hard to comprehend why anyone would
That one
want to.
Australian guy got stung by that shit, man. That's sad. How does it like sting?
Most
Because it
entries on this
swims
list
in this
can at least
things in the
partially
back.
credit their remarkably long existence with their own physical makeup, be it assets for prey hunting or an evolutionary knack for blending into their surroundings.
That's a long
the cute,
nose.
furry Solenodon doesn't possess any physically intimidating qualities.
I was about to say that looked like one of my ex-girlfriends.
Years
Yeah,
with
no, I'm
some
just
very
playing. No shots
critical
fired at this
survival
motherfucker.
instincts. They are willing to eat anything that their elongated noses can sniff out, securing prey easier through the venom that they can inject through their sharp
man,
teeth.
they got venom?
Although their clumsy gait makes them easy targets for larger predators, they are excellent burrowers and can throw attackers off the scent by hiding their heads.
I was gonna say, like,
Sponge.
I would have that as a pet, but that
It's
shit
been
venomous.
fictitiously
Ew!
suggested
Fuck
that only
cockroaches, bro!
cockroaches and Twinkies will survive a global apocalypse, but surely sponges
Hate
warrant
fucking
some
roaches,
consideration
bro.
as well. Evidence recently emerged.
Roaches and
found
fucking
fossilized
wasps are
sea
just.
sponge
Why the
samples
fuck do
with a
they exist?
760
Like, get the fuck
million
off this
year
planet and go to
rock.
fucking Jupiter or
Estimates
some
do
shit,
vary on
man.
the evolutionary span of the sea sponge, which is scientifically considered a part of the animal family despite possessing neither a brain nor central nervous system. As such, they are living on the ocean floor and attaching themselves permanently to a solid location under the water without moving. The Tuatara.
The Tuatara!
Scientists have used the Tuatara to help in understand the evolution of both lizards and snakes. Dating back 200 million years, they possess a body and bone structure that experts believe has remained the same for their entire existence. These New Zealand-based creatures can grow to nearly 3 feet in length and are marked by a pronounced spiky crest that leads along their back.
Man.
Despite its resemblance to a lizard, the Tuatara's closest relative are an extinct group of reptiles that roamed the earth at the same time as the dinosaurs.
Wow!
Pygmy right whale.
The pygmy
The
whale?
pygmy whale, the smallest of the baleen whales, remains so rare and infrequently seen that it was thought to be extinct until 2012 when it was rediscovered.
The
These
fuck?
whales are fairly unique to their species.
How does it come up
growing
on
in
shore
only
like
21
that?
feet in length and boast
I never understood any of that stuff, man, because, you know, in Florida, they did have some animals. I'm not, unfamiliar with anything like this. They've had whales and different sharks that have come up on shore. But, don't they have the brain to know not to go so close where they would get washed up like that? I don't know if unless they're sick or something. I don't know. I know one thing I learned in science class. They say that if like a big ass sea creature comes up on shore, like they tend to be injured or sick. So maybe that's why that kind of answered my own question.
Arched, frown-like snout.
But yeah, you can see my knowledge in science, bro. My shit is. I feel like I could be a scientist if I really applied myself in school and shit. But fuck school, my nigga. Too much fucking work,
The pygmy
my
whale's
nigga.
skull most closely resembles an ancient family
But
of
yeah,
whales
one day
that
I'm gonna go to the
settled
moon.
there,
I really
which
wanna
were
do that
believed
before I
extinct
die.
2 million years ago. Crocodilians.
There's like a lot of interesting
Perhaps
things about
the
this
least
world,
surprising entry
other
on
than
this
just
list,
like clothes and
crocodilians
shoes. I
do
really
resemble
want to
their
just take
dinosaur
on.
predecessors. These large beasts are solidly
cars and
built
girls,
and can either
I meant
slither
to say.
lizard-like on their bellies,
Dude, that
or
alligator's
lift their
huge,
torsos off
motherfucker.
the ground in a decidedly more dino sort of way. They are among the rare remnants of the early Triassic period, dating back more than 250 million years. Today's crocodilians, which share
Oh, they
many
got a lot of them
the same
shits in Florida,
morphological
yep.
features of their ancient ancestors, tend to reside in the
Crocodilians.
tropics, although they can also be found
Or
in the
crocodiles in
southeastern
general.
U.S. and within China's
Holy
Yangtze River.
fuck! That is crazy, man. I definitely learned a lot of shit from this. Hopefully you guys took a lot of knowledge into this, bruh, because that is some crazy ass shit. If you guys want me to react to anything else like creature side, man, be sure to let me know, because I really found this interesting. I didn't even think it was gonna be that like entertaining to me, but they make it entertaining, of course. I see the biggest bugs ever found. That shit is making me cringe right now, so I'm gonna exit out of this shit. Sorry about that. I don't know if I can view that shit, bro. I fucking hate bugs. Alright? But hey, man, flight team as usual, man. It's all up to you at the end of the day. Comment down below. What's up?
Fuck the county, I ain't looking back. Nigga been closing curtains. Fuck school, I can teach myself. Nigga, all I know is learning.